This ESPN NFL Live segment is valuable for Cowboys fans because it reframes Rueben Bain Jr. from a measurements debate into a football evaluation. The discussion begins with the obvious concern attached to his profile: arm length. The panel notes that his arms would measure shorter than those of any recent first-round edge prospect in the available data. On the surface, that sounds significant. But the substance of the segment is not about why Bain should be downgraded. It is about why that concern may be overstated when weighed against his tape, skill set, and overall effectiveness. That is what makes this conversation worth attention from Dallas fans. Marcus Spears presents one of the strongest cases in the segment. He emphasizes Bain's first-step quickness, leverage, and most importantly, his football intelligence. He describes Bain as cerebral, a player who understands blocking schemes, rushing angles, and how offensive linemen are trying to attack him. That is meaningful because it shifts the evaluation away from pure physical projection and toward play recognition and functional execution. For a team like Dallas, which is looking for defenders capable of contributing quickly, that kind of mental readiness matters a great deal. The player comparisons used in the segment also help define Bain's value. Spears references Elvis Dumervil and Brandon Graham, two accomplished NFL edge defenders who were not built like the prototype many evaluators chase. The point is not that Bain will automatically become either of those players. The point is that there is a legitimate historical model for success with his type of build, particularly when that build is paired with burst, leverage, and technical understanding. In other words, Bain is not being described as an exception to the rules. He is being described as a player whose style already fits a proven path. Mina Kimes adds another important layer by describing Bain as a complete edge. That is arguably the most important phrase in the entire segment. She points to his run defense, multiple gap ability, disruptiveness, pursuit effort, and immediate floor as an every-down defender. That elevates the conversation beyond sacks. The question becomes not whether Bain can post elite sack totals immediately, but whether he can help a defense on all downs from the start. For Dallas, that distinction is critical. A prospect who offers pass rush juice and dependable run support can be far more valuable than a one-dimensional specialist. The segment closes with an editorial point that should resonate with any serious draft discussion. This show believes in tape. That line captures the entire argument. Bain may not win every measurements contest, but the film shows a productive, instinctive, technically sound defender with a high floor and useful versatility. For Cowboys fans evaluating possible draft targets, that is the real takeaway. If Dallas is prioritizing defensive help that can arrive with immediate credibility, Rueben Bain Jr. is exactly the type of name worth monitoring closely. Drop your thoughts below, hit like, and subscribe.